Welcome back to another episode of Planbri Uncut, brought to you by my favorite drink, the one and only High Noon. It's amazing. It's under 100 calories. It's made with real vodka, real tequila, real juices. We have a non-carbonated iced tea option too if you don't want the bubbles. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you can go to highnoonspirit.com to find it near you. We have a very, very, very special episode with a very, very special guest today. We have Ella Grif in the house. Pew, pew, pew. You're all the way in Chicago.
I know. Dude, if only I kept my flight back to New York on Saturday.
Oh my God. But I almost, and no one knows this like online, but I almost missed my fucking flight. It was insane. Wait, I guess, okay, so this is going to be a Tarte recap, but also just an Ella episode. Oh my God, an Ella episode.
Because I'm amazing.
And perfect, and she's moving to New York. But fucking, I guess I'll tell them on the way. So we all went to the airport. How many hours early were we left?
Dude, like 5 hours before our flights, probably.
Yeah,
I was a little bit earlier than you guys, but
yeah, our flight from Turks to Miami, because we did JSX, was at 9 a.m. But my flight wasn't back to New York City until 6:30. So we all like went and got, were you drinking? Me and Hallie were drinking.
dude, I couldn't keep anything down. Usually when I'm very hungover, I go to mimosas first because it's the easiest, and I couldn't even do that. So
No, yeah, you were dying. I took your mimosa on the plane because you were like, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh.
But we were drinking, but I woke up in one of those like still drunk kind of want to have fun moods.
Bonus land.
Yeah, it was bonus land. I was just extra shampooing. So I woke up right to the champagne because Maureen just wants everyone to get hammered on these flights. And we were in the airport for 5 hours. I assume that I'm on the New York City flight because they all have fucking 6 p.m. flights too. So it's me, Hallie, Dylan, and we're all sitting there and we're all like having the same New York flight. So we're running to the gate, and because we're the last ones to board the New York flight, me and Hallie, and Dylan's already on. We get onto the plane. While Hallie gets onto the plane, I ring my thing. They say, ma'am, this is the wrong flight. Oh my God. No, Ella, my heart.
I had the New York flight keep popping up on my phone. I don't know why. I should have like told you.
I don't know why. I didn't just look like,
dude, you didn't check once.
Well, I just assumed I was on the New York, like I just was like, we're all on the same New York flight. They were on a flight to LaGuardia. I was on a 6 p.m. flight to Newark. So she was like, ma'am, you're not going to make this flight. And I was like, don't tell me what I can and cannot do. I never miss flights. But the thing was, I was in a different fucking terminal in the flight.
Did you have to take the little fucking train thing?
I took the train, but guess what? It was the last stop on the goddamn train. And I'm hammered. So I'm like, I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm on the freaking thing. I start playing 50 Cent in my headphones. And I'm like, just fucking run. So I get up at the last stop. I run, I sprint. I get there, the doors are closed. But I watched them close. I literally, Ella, got on my hands and knees, and I was like, I am so fucking sorry. I never want to be that person. I was in the wrong terminal. I explained everything. Yeah. And thank God it wasn't like one of the bitch ladies that doesn't let you on. And she was like, get up. I was like,
get up, bitch.
I was like, but you are God right now. Like, all the power is in your hands.
Yeah.
And she let me on the flight. Thank God. And I got on the flight, raw dogged it, slept with my mouth open the whole time.
Oh, that's the worst. Or when you start to fall asleep and your head falls and you're like,
oh my God, yes.
It wakes you up.
So embarrassing.
Dude, you're really stressful to travel with, because as soon as I have my flight booked, I add it to my app. I find the trip and add it. And I'm like, so do you have my flight? Like, what? And you're like, oh yeah.
No, Ella's so annoying or stressful to travel with to me.
Annoying?
No. It's stressful to travel with to me because I'm really type B, and Ella's texted me 2 days before, do you have my flight? And I usually don't look for my flight until I'm on the way to the airport.
I know, because I thought it was they maybe hadn't booked it. Yeah. So I was like, that's an issue if the night before I'm like, hey, where's my flight? And they're like, you're like, fuck, they didn't book it.
No, and Ella, I could tell Ella was so stressed because she kept asking me for it. I'm like, no, I have it. It's coming. But I knew I had it. I just never check in until. Yeah. And then, but thank God we did check, because you would have been flying out of New York because they thought you were with me. Thank God.
That kind of would have been lit though.
I know.
I mean, not thank God.
I want to step all the way back until your first Tarte trip. What did you feel like? What were your emotions when I was like, Ella, come with me? Were you nervous?
I shit my pants. I was sitting on the couch next to my roommate, and I was like, Bree just invited me to Trippin with Tarte. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah. I like couldn't even believe it. I sent it in my group chat and they thought I was pranking them.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, no, like I'm serious. But even that night, I was like, I don't believe this is happening. Like, I don't think it's really going to fall through. Like, I don't think it's going to really happen. And then when I got my flight, I was like, okay, this is like for real.
This is really, when you got your flight 5 minutes before.
I know. So 5 minutes before, I was like, yeah, this is real. And I was like freaking out, like super excited. Everyone says it's so fun. I knew it was going to be fun. I was happy that I was going with you. Because imagine if like I was just alone. Oh my God. So sad.
Those like, well, it's so awesome about those trips is that they let you bring a +1. And you thought you were the only +1 on the trip.
I was so scared. I was like, I'm going to be the only one that's a +1 because you're like, let me see if I can do a +1. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone's going to be looking at me like, who the fuck is this girl? But I knew I would end up having fun.
Yeah, no, because usually when they ask, if this was like such a last minute trip, I feel, at least for me, like Maureen asked me, she texted me like not even a full week before, like 5 days before, and was like, you want to go tripping with Tarte next week? And usually immediately they're like, they send you an email, there's a +1. So I was like, oh, maybe it's last minute and I'm just like getting added so I don't have a +1.
Mm-hmm.
But thank God they have +1s on these trips, because imagine it's just you go alone and you don't have anyone to like be your comfort blanket or like cling on to. Like, thank God I knew everyone, but if I didn't, that's so horrifying.
I would be sitting in the corner like alone, shaking and shitting.
I know, literally, actually. But I brought Ella, obviously, because I hadn't seen you since Beach House, right?
I know. I think we made a joke about it there. We're like, oh, yeah, we're going to go tripping with Tarte together. And
yeah.
We did.
We did.
It happened.
It's so much better. Not so much better. That sounds mean to all.
Oh, wait, no, I saw you for your live show in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. But
that was so
like,
brief.
Didn't count because we were on stage and then we had to leave. Like, we didn't even talk. We'd go out.
I feel like you were stressed out.
I was so stressed out and like sick, and I was shitting my brains out that day.
Oh, I thought you hated me too that night. And I was like, our friendship is over. Like, it's done. Like, we broke up.
Ella always thinks someone hates her. And I'm like,
I know.
But I understand that. I want to talk about that a little, like, eventually in this pod. But I wanted to bring Ella because every time I've gone on a Tarte trip, I bring someone that's not a content person, which is awesome. And I love that. And it's like so much fun. But then I feel like I slack on making videos. So in this, I'm like, okay, I can bring my friend. I can bring someone I work with. And I can also bring someone that makes content. So it's like the perfect trifecta. Yeah. And she's a drunk vapor.
Right. I brought the vapes.
God. So my bodega got raided by the feds right before.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
I found it in one of my purses. This is actually from the BFF's tour. Like, it's burnt to shit. I could totally find another vape store. I'm acting like they don't exist in New York, but it's just
maybe that'll be my gift to you, the surprise thank you gift that I send over. A box of vapes.
A box of vapes. Yeah, because I loved your vapes. Were awesome. But it doesn't matter. We're quitting.
Yeah.
We're actually quitting. A New Year's resolution is to quit and work out. Yeah. Right?
Yes. I'm going to work out today, actually.
Really?
Dude, I leave for Florida in 10 days. Like, I can't. My sisters are like skinny and ripped, and I'm going to be sitting at the pool like in a t-shirt. Like, oh my God.
Me and Ella
I got to like get going.
The only ones wearing one pieces.
Dude, I thought someone would comment that back-to-back days I wore one pieces because I'm like, guys, if we're drinking all day, like, I want to relax.
I know. I need to relax. And those girls are just all so
stunning
perfect and ripped and just wow. It's like, to go on Influencer Island IRL is even more like intimidating. Not intimidating, or like it makes you more self-conscious than scrolling on your For You page because it's real life and you're
like they're seeing me now. Great.
Yeah, and they're have
disgusted.
Like full beat. All their hair looks perfect all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I have gauze hanging out of my armpit. I'm like, this is just a fucking
your tampon string flying around.
Literally fucking awful.
Or like when my hair dries after it's wet, it's disgusting. But like everyone else, they have the nice slick back like mermaid and it waves nice. They're like, oh, I got beach hair. And I'm like, yeah, not me.
Oh, Ella has perfect hair.
Oh,
I'm jealous of Ellis's. Whoa.
Ellis's.
Okay. I'm jealous of Ella's hair. I don't know why Ella's name gives me it gives me one, dementia, and also two, like a speech impediment. Like every time I want to, because I talk so fast, say Ella, I say Bella. Like I talk. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
I know.
Wait, I saw your matcha thing yesterday or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude.
What?
Your dementia's so fucking bad, bro.
Why?
Like, I read the comments. I don't know how to make matcha, but everyone was saying like you did it wrong, and I was like, bro, like someone screenshot is like you did a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon or something.
But I read the directions. I read the directions. Like, I don't know.
Oh, so everyone else is wrong in the comments?
No, I'm definitely the one with dementia. Wait, Ella, I didn't even tell you. I was going to save it for the podcast. The night that we got home from Tarte, this is so fucking scary. And people are going to be like, you need to go to the hospital. You need to stop drinking. But I don't think it has any correlation, but maybe it totally does. But I was laying in bed and like, I couldn't sleep. I was like in and out of sleep, and it's 5 a.m. I swear to fucking God, I had a seizure. I don't know if it was sleep paralysis or a seizure.
It was like shaking.
No, it was terrifying. Like full body. I was stuck in it, and my head was like shaking side to side. My eyes were going like this. I was hearing all this ringing in my ears, and I text Megan at like, let me see what.
How long did this go on?
I couldn't tell. Like I was like in and out of it. I couldn't tell.
Wait, I need to look up if you're conscious during a seizure.
I know. I was Googling. There's so many different types of seizures.
Oh, okay. Well, then you definitely did have one.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was sleep, because I do struggle with sleep paralysis, but I texted Megan at 5:24 a.m. on Sunday. Holy shit. I think I just had a seizure. And I woke up, and like it was the most terrifying thing I'd ever experienced in my whole entire life.
Wait, I would like low-key just tell people I did, even if I wasn't sure. I mean, I wouldn't make it up and lie, but I'd be like, another thing on my bucket list, seizure.
I know. Well, and then I started spiraling because my sister has epilepsy. My dad has epilepsy. And I'm like, do I have late onset epilepsy now?
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out because I should just text.
You have early onset dementia now.
Like all of it. I was like, oh my God, it's all hitting at once. Like I don't know what the fuck happened. My brain like broke on that trip. I really felt like I had dementia.
Wait, it's fine. I constantly lose brain cells. I feel like I think alcohol does that, or maybe it's that I haven't like really used my brain in a way that I'm used to. Like I loved school.
Same.
And I'm like, am I super dumb? Did I lose brain cells, or like would I be able to do that if I had to? You know? I
know. I was watching last night on TikTok, like chemistry videos, and I was like, if I went back to school, I would actually love to learn about this now. But when I was younger, all I wanted to do was party.
I know. Wait, you should do crosswords so that you help your dementia.
I know.
My mom does that.
Oh, that's good. I should tell my mom to do that too.
Yeah, because her mom had Alzheimer's. So.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and like I know dementia's no joke, but I'm not joking, guys. Like I really am worried.
We just keep saying it.
I know, but good. Like we're worried about it. Like I couldn't remember anything.
Dude, no one commented on this in the video, and it's making me really mad because this was like the most insane thing I've ever heard. You were like, how do you spell now? N-O-W. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're like, I get confused because sometimes there's a K.
No, whenever I do no and now, like I also do have dyslexia. Like I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Like I'm smart in I'm smart in the street. Like on the other way. No, I'm not even smart anymore.
I feel like no one has it all.
I have nothing left though. And on the trip, I like couldn't remember anything. But also these trips, like, did you think it was going to be as much as a party as it was? Like, I think that always shocks everyone that comes on it, and also shocks the internet.
I think I knew it was going to be a party. And it also didn't scare me. Like, I wasn't like, oh no, what if it's a huge party? Because I'm still young. I'm only 23. So like, that wasn't really like
you don't have
daunting or idea.
Yeah. But
what did I just say? Was it really daunting?
It wasn't really daunting an idea.
It wasn't really a daunting idea.
Yeah.
It wasn't really daunting idea.
I know. I feel like the first one I went on, I think I was also 23, and I was so fucking stoked. I was like, I want this to be a party. I want it to be insane. But it is a lot. Like when you go into it, I don't think what people understand is that when it's not the influencers that, I mean, obviously we want to get drunk and have fun.
Yeah.
Like you're on a free vacation, and it is.
Yeah, like Maureen doesn't have deliverables for anyone.
No, it's just a vacation, and to like there to promote Tarte, like it's branded everywhere, but they want it to be a party. The team wants it to be a party. Like you walk in, there's trays of welcome drinks. They're like, here are your drinks, shots, like the plain, all champagne. That's what the Tarte trip is. Yeah. And have you seen the internet like freaking out? Like, is this just your first time kind of like seeing the discourse about it?
I mean, I saw people shitting on it in years past, and I never was. So before I started working online, I never scrolled enough to know a lot.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing it all come on my For You page, and I'm like, these people are they don't understand. Like, they're so miserable and horrible. I don't know.
I know. It's so weird. Like, because we had a conversation about this too, and we can talk about it too, because I think it's kind of important. But I get people saying that influencers are so out of touch and like the world is so awful right now and you guys are just going on this trip. But to get mad that we accepted an invitation like to a trip, if this was your job and you got presented with a free trip to Turks on a private jet, you're going to say no and you're not going to post for the brand. Like, that's where, like, I don't understand people getting mad about people accepting the invitation and going on it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But then, like, we had this conversation in the pool that day when we went back to our house of, like, as influencers, we do feel like we're useless and like it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
like
such a loser.
Contributing nothing to society. Like, it's a moral battle.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not productive. I'm like, it's not measurable. I have no idea what's going on, honestly. I've also only been doing this for 2 years, so I don't have nothing's like really set in stone for me. So I'm like, what am I doing? Like, am I wasting my life away? Is this going to turn into something? Like, I don't know.
I know. I feel the same way. And it's like weird for me because I went from doing like 3 podcast episodes a week, traveling all the time and doing tours and stuff, to now I just do like my 1 episode a week. And then I'm still traveling everywhere doing all this stuff. But to like take a step back from being so busy, which I know wasn't sustainable, it makes me feel like I'm doing nothing. And now I'm like, what do I do? Where do we go? What are we doing? Who are we?
Wait, but I sort of see that as like you sort of reached like I did all this shit. I know. Like, and now you're sort of like chilling out.
I know. I try to look at it that way because I did literally go nonstop for 5 years, which I think people don't honestly give me enough credit for. Like, we were on the road for fucking 3 years straight. And I know people are like, partying isn't a job. We didn't just party. Like, we were doing so much. And like, to work for brands and have to promote them, it is a job in a sense that people are going to be like, that's not a fucking job. Well, it is.
Ugh.
And to do it for that long and then also do 3 podcast episodes a week and then also tour and do all of that. Like, it was a lot and I was going to die. Like, I literally was going to die.
Like, maybe no one's giving you hours of like sitting at a desk like a corporate job, but it's mentally draining. It's really hard on your body and your mind. I think.
It is, only in the sense of like it's grueling on your mental health. And especially if you're people like us where we are always anxious and we always think we did something wrong or we're not doing enough. Like, there's no turning your brain off when you're in a 9 to 5, a normal one. Like, not if you're a fucking CEO and you come home and you're still taking calls and working all the time, but you can shut your brain off and like separate work from your regular life. This job, by choice, obviously this is our choice to be in this job. We're not complaining, but this is just the difference is like, it doesn't shut off and you're always on. And that is, I think that's the only hard part about our job is that you can't shut it off. Like, it's kind of always 24/7.
Yeah. I would take this job over anything else I was in school for. But I think what makes me mad is I've had friends and people say to me, I would never, ever, ever complain if I had your job.
I know.
It's like, okay, but you don't know until you're in it. And like, everyone's allowed to feel a certain way.
Of course. And I never do complain, but I want to. But then it goes back to us being like, well, we can't complain because our lives we're so lucky and this job is fucking the easy, like, at the end of the day, it's the easiest job. Like, we get paid too much money to do what we're doing. And
that was the hardest part for me for at least a year. I was like, why am I getting paid? Like, I feel so bad.
I feel guilty. I'm like, I do feel guilty. So I like always try to give back and do stuff and be so grateful. But I do have so many friends now, like the past year, I think it also comes with age. Like, you'll get to a point too where, because we talked about like friendships and how people don't understand or they're just like not kind of there for you when you need them in this industry. Like, my friend group now, they like give me a space to complain and they validate me. They're like, why do you never complain? Why don't you understand that like what you're doing is not normal? Like you live out of a suitcase and you're always fucking like people are coming up to you every second of the day. You have to be nice to everyone. You're like, they give me a space.
Even if you're in a bad mood, if you like meet a fan, you have to smile and turn and talk or else they'll go and be like, I met Brie and she sucked.
Yeah. And that's all it takes.
You always have to have a smile on.
Yeah. And you want to be nice to everyone because we won't have this job without the people that give us this job. So I know this is kind of like a weird out of touch conversation, but but we were talking about
after everyone called us out of touch.
No, I know. But that was the whole point of like the basis of this is we did sit in the pool and it didn't have anything to do with what people were saying online because it didn't happen yet. But we were talking about how we just as people feel out of touch with reality, but it's so weird because it's like, what do you do? This is our reality.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how to.
Wait, you know what else I was thinking of?
What?
You are very like go, 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 I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that you're lazy. I mean, I think that you're sort of like type B. Everything's always sort of a mess. And I would never expect you to get ready before me. Like you finish getting ready before me. Every time at the beach house, every time at Tarte. And I was like, wait, what? It seems like you'd be like running around like, wait, where is this? I can't find this. And just like, oh, I don't want to get ready. Like,
well, one thing
like 5 minutes. I'm like, what is going on?
Why is it
taking me long?
Like, I'm never late. I'm a chaotic, messy like person. But if I have to be somewhere and someone's like waiting on me, like for Marine, for like the airport, for anything, like I won't miss anything. My parents always told me that's really disrespectful.
I know. My dad goes on time is 15 minutes early.
Oh my God, same. So like with that sense, like I'm like, okay, we have to be somewhere at a certain time. But I also just like don't get ready because I'm like chopped. So I'm like, there's no point of like trying to sit there and get ready. Like I know my ground. I'll bring my personality, but I
know
really
everyone getting glam and we're like, yeah, fuck it.
I know everyone's like literally getting full glam on the trip and we were like, wait, what?
I know. I just know if I had to walk over there and sit in a chair at the once again, like that's a great issue to have, but I just know that I would want to be like drinking and get ready on my own time, like pre-gaming and stuff.
I just like my own schedule, but yeah, I am so type B, and I think being around you because you are type A.
Oh my God, I'm a freak.
Yeah, like we're just so polar opposites in that sense, where it's like, oh my God, this is yin and yang.
Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't bother me. I sort of like when we woke up in the morning, I would sort of just like reorganize some things knowing that it would not stay in their places. And
oh my God, no. No, I am a like literal, like my brain. Well, I just like have ADHD so bad. So when I scatter my things, I know where they are.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, my book bag. What am I fucking
my book bag. You don't own any fucking books.
No, I have a Kindle. I don't use paperbacks anymore. But no, my book bag. What the fuck am I talking about?
Like you're still in school.
My fucking G7X. I know it's under my slipper. That's under my swimsuit. That's under my suitcase. Like, I know where everything is in that sense. But that is the one thing that I hate about my life. Like, I like cannot.
As if you can't change it.
I can't change it, Ella. Like, I talked about that on Planbri. Like, I want to get to a point where my ADHD doesn't affect my life in the sense that I am so fucking messy, and I'm not like dirty. I'm messy. Like my room is clothes everywhere. Like I'm just a messy person. And if I could change one thing about myself, besides having a fat ass, I would not be messy. Like, it's so fucking bad.
Wait, but that's how my roommate is. She leaves cabinet doors open as she's cooking. It drives me insane.
See, like,
so, I'm used to it.
I would be like, that's so normal. Like, you're going to get something else out of the cabinet.
God,
keep it open for the rest of the time.
I, sort of accept that if I want it a certain way, then I'm going to have to do it myself, so.
Yeah. Well, you, actually kind of have OCD, right? All right, guys, quick commercial break. Big news. There's a new membership program just for students. If you're on campus, Uber One for Students is the best way to save on food and rides. Plus, it comes with a lot of perks you might not know about. So, for example, members get $0 delivery fees, up to 10% off eligible orders, and 6% back in Uber credits on rides. So if you're a student, it's literally a no-brainer. You can also get free items on eligible orders throughout the week, like a free taco from Taco Bell every Tuesday, a free chicken sandwich from Popeyes every Friday, and more deals for every day of the week from brands that you love. You can try it now and get your first 4 weeks for free. Become an Uber One for Students member and start saving on Uber and Uber Eats. Eligibility and member terms apply.
It used to be really, oh my God, it was so bad, dude. Like, it was honestly embarrassing. During flu season, I was a germaphobe too at the same time. Like, everything had its like spot. Like, let's say, can you see right here?
Yes.
I would never have like my vape sitting like this. It would need to be like perfectly centered. Like, oh my God, I was just such a freak like that. And then I was a huge germaphobe. Though. I know, it drove me insane because I just couldn't look at things without wanting it to, I don't know. But I was a germaphobe and I used to wear gloves, like doctor's gloves, to school because
oh my God, you had doctor's gloves in your book bag?
I made my mom steal them from the doctor. Yeah. And I would bring them during flu season because I fucking hated stomach flu. I would always end up in the hospital. I'd get dehydrated because I'm such a fucking pussy. So yeah. It was really weird. I would wear like masks around the house if my sisters had stomach flu. I hated getting sick.
How did you get over that?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's where I was leading to.
Well, no, it's fine.
When I moved into the sorority house in college, I was like, I don't really know these people, and I can't be yelling at them the way that I yelled at my siblings at house.
At house can't yell. At house can
we
yell.
Have first.
At dorm, no yell.
no yell. Oh my God! But no, yeah, at house yell, but not at sorority. No, because
so it's like exposure therapy.
Right.
Okay.
And then I got a little bit too messy and really type B. I didn't really go to class, and then I reeled it in.
You reeled it the fuck in.
I reeled it in.
Okay, well, but like you're not a germa. I mean, we shared a vape with everyone the whole entire trip, which I feel like
I was thinking about it the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't seem like it. It was fine. No, I can actually see whenever, guys, so funny. So like I said, my bodega got raided by the feds, and people keep thinking that I'm talking about ice. Why the fuck would I ever post that? They got raided because they were selling synthetic marijuana. I'm not going to be like, my bodega got raided by ice. Like, I'm so sad. Like, what am I fucking
isn't that not even in their job description to raid the bodega?
No, they don't raid the. Like, if I said ice raided my bodega, like the feds raided my bodega because they were selling like fake weed. But anyway, my bodega got raided, didn't have any vape. So I get there and I'm like, Ella, like we're gonna have to share it. But like she was fine with sharing it with me. But whenever like she saw I didn't have it, like I like saw her eyes darting around being like, where the fuck is vape? Where the fuck is vape? And then she would, like, for instance, like Graydon would borrow it a lot too, which
he's really clean though, so that's fine.
We were fine with that. But he, like, whenever Graydon had it, like Ella would be standing to the right, Graydon would be to the left of me. She would position herself to be next to him to like grab it from him next so that no one else could get
I'm the middleman, so before he hands it to you, it needs to reach my hands and then back to you.
Yep. And like before that, like anyone, or before I asked Ella, like, can I hit the vape? She'd be like, yeah, of course. But she has to hit it herself first and then she hands it off.
Because sometimes I forget about it. I don't know how, because it's glued to my hand. But I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, right, here.
No, I know. Literally so fucking bad. I was like, on that trip, I realized how dependent. Oh my God, I'm throwing up. I realized how dependent we were on the vape and like how embarrassing it is. God. It's embarrassing. I'm so over it.
Dude, people are like, oh, she never lets go of it. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, do you think I want this? Do you think I like this? Like, it is taking control of me. Yeah, that is sad. It's embarrassing. I don't think it's cool. But what am I going to do? I'm going to have to wait till I get pregnant or I schedule a rhinoplasty because then I'll have to quit a month before. So
I know. Everyone kept saying, like, telling us we need to quit because we would be like, it's so embarrassing. And Ella every time would just be like, no, I'm going to when I'm pregnant.
I know. Or a month ago, I had like a panic attack and I got a sharp pain in my chest. Mm-hmm. And I was like, my lung is collapsing and I'm a hypochondriac. So I freaked out and thought I was dying. But then I was a little bit relieved. I was like, oh my God, this will scare me into quitting vaping. Like, finally.
Yeah.
And I was fine.
I know.
It was just fucking anxiety.
I was hoping when I got my full body scan, they'd be like, your lungs are toast. Like, obviously,
They said they're fine.
I didn't want them to say that, but I was hoping they'd be like, hey, if you don't stop vaping, like, your lungs are going to get worse, so that I would be forced to stop. And like,
and they're fine.
They're fine, unfortunately.
Shut up. Wait, I'm going to keep.
I mean, fortunately, but no, don't keep going. But also, like, I don't know how much they can see on a scan. Like, no, like, it's so, I know it's bad. Because, like, I can't walk up the stairs. Like, we can't walk up the stairs. But, like, speaking of, like, hypochondriac, so the first night, I got a lot of stitches. Like, how would you have reacted to that situation?
I would have felt horrible because I was the +1. So I would have been like, I'm ruining her trip. Like,
well, that's why I when I got hurt, I just didn't tell anyone and I left. And because I didn't want to like affect anyone's time or like have anyone worry about me, which I think made people worry about me more.
I know. I was like, where? And of course, there was no service.
I didn't even bring my phone.
Your phone. Yeah. I was
no,
like,
I left it at the
is she
table.
at the fucking hospital?
No, I literally, so I talked about it. I mean, it's not a crazy story. Me and
Gio
Dylan
was like gonna cry.
I
She's
know.
Like, where is she? Like,
I know. I felt so bad. I felt so bad.
I know.
So I got long story short, me and Dylan were doing cartwheels, and then there was this glass sign on the beach, and we fell into the sand, and when I stood up, a piece of glass was hanging out. So I stood up and ripped my arm open, but I didn't even notice because it was in such like a weird spot. And also like, I have like such a high pain tolerance, and especially after special forces, I like don't feel pain. It's so weird. So I was like, let's go again. And Dylan was like, Brie, your arm's wide open. I'm like, shut up. Like, it's probably just a scratch. And then all of the Tarte ladies like start rushing over to me, and they're like, put pressure on it, put pressure on it. And I'm like, ow. And then they start putting pressure on it. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, let me see what's going on. I couldn't see it. They had to like take pictures and show me. And I'm like, oh, that's probably bad. I'm like, let's go put Band-Aids on it upstairs. So I like didn't tell any of you guys because I'm like, I'll be right back. And when I got up there, all of the like workers came over to me. They're like, unfortunately, like, we have to like call the doctor. Like, your arm is wide open.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to amputate it.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is the end of your life. And
unfortunately, we might not be able to save you.
Unfortunately, you're not gonna make it. And I was like, no, you don't like the butterfly Band-Aids? I was like, just go find a couple of those instead of making the doctor come or like making nurses come. I'm like, let's try plan A. And
oh my God, imagine if you had to go to the hospital.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was
we would have been there all night.
I know. I was like, let's try the butterfly Band-Aids first. We put like 5 butterfly Band-Aids on it, and it would just bust. My arm would just bust wide back open. The Band-Aids would go flying. I'm like, all right, let's try just a big Band-Aid. Try the big Band-Aid.
So your inside's pouring out.
Literally. And then it starts gushing through, and I'm like, all right. And they're like, we have to go to the doctor. And I'm like, okay, we'll go to the doctor. But then Maureen ends up being really close with the doctor because she rents that house for her family all the time. And he was like, I'm actually in the area. I'll just come with all my things. But this is like 2 hours have passed since I've been missing. And then I was like, let's just slap a Band-Aid on it. Let me go have fun at least. Yeah. So we slapped a Band-Aid on it. Then I came back down. We had fun for a little bit. You were in a whole new outfit.
Yeah.
How'd that happen? How'd that happen?
I felt really underdressed because I thought it was going to be throwing paint. They're like, be ready to throw away your outfit.
That's
so
why
I'm going to wear something so shitty and casual. And I go down and people are in like gowns. I was like, oh.
I know. I wore jean shorts. You wore like baby cotton shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a white tank. And I was like, oh my God, skinny is not the outfit yet for me. So I'm going to have to change into a new outfit.
You looked great though. When I came back down, I was like, oh, thanks. Ball gown, let's go. And everyone was like, you're alive. And I'm like, I know, I'm fine.
Wait, where did you get 44 stitches from? Because someone else asked me about it. They're like, 44 stitches? That must have been so bad. And I was like, I mean, it was a gaping hole in her arm. But they're like, no, like her arm would be dangling if it was 44. I don't know anything about stitches.
No,
Did he say that?
Yeah, but I got 2. So I had 2 things with 2 layers of stitches on each. And I was like, I didn't believe it either. And I was talking to my publicist yesterday because I had like a meeting, and she got a mole this big removed on her back. Like she was telling me, because she was like, I see that people aren't understanding how it's 44 stitches. And I'm like, maybe it wasn't. Like we were like wasted by the end of it. And she got
I don't even remember.
Yeah, she got a mole like that tiny removed, and she got 26 stitches. I didn't see any of it happen, but I'm assuming they were like tiny stitches.
Yeah.
And
he
he
was
said
kind
there
of
was
going for a while.
He was going forever.
He's like,
'Cause I thought he was
pulling it
done, and he's
back.
like, that was only the first layer. And I'm like,
I was like, what the fuck?
They had to stick a needle. So after like the party had ended, everyone went to bed because it was the first night everyone was dead. I was like, hey, so I need stitches still. And they were like, the doctor's coming. But me, you, Maureen, Gia, like we all went up to the
Dude,
room.
I thought you were going to be like, fuck the stitches and just try to go to bed. And I was imagining, because you're so type B once again, I was like, we are going to wake up to like a massacre and she's going to be like, it's fine. And sleep on it again the next night. Sorry, continue.
No, I know. I was going to do that. And then they were like, no, the doctor's here. I'm like, oh, all right. I guess if he's here, I'll take the stitches. And we sit in the room. And this is my first time ever getting stitches. I've never had stitches before because I split my finger open in Colorado and needed probably 14 stitches. Like Mike, security Mike, was like, do you remember that, Hannah? He was like forcing me to go to the hospital. And I was like, no, we have to go to this frat party. My finger was hanging off. Like I don't have feeling in my finger still. I was like, no, just wrap it up. Gushing blood all over the frat house.
Wrap it up, bro.
And then
Staple it.
Literally get on the flight the next morning. My bone's hanging out. I'm like, fuck, I missed the thing for stitches. So I'm so glad that I got the stitches. But anyway, we sit down and he pulls out a needle like this big and everyone starts freaking out. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And Maureen's like pinching my leg so I don't feel anything.
She was like just pulling on your toes. And I was like, what's going on?
Thank God she did that because he stuck the needle into the hole. That's the only part that hurt. And then I didn't feel anything with the stitches. And then we went to bed and I was like moaning and groaning all night. I know,
I thought you were dying.
But then it was fine. I just couldn't really swim on the trip, which sucked.
Yeah. I feel like, what was the thing that we thought the pool was okay, but maybe not the ocean?
Yeah, which is totally not right. I mean, it's like awful.
Did you get them removed yet?
No, I'm thinking I can just do it myself because it's like
really what's going to happen?
They're not dissolvable, which sucks.
Dude,
like, I feel like I could remove them.
You had MRSA before, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about Noah's Ark, those rafts, like
they had rust on them.
There was totally like MRSA there. How long before I know if I have it or not?
No, you would have had it. Oh, you would have had
already
it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know you don't have MRSA.
Okay. This is my biggest fear.
Damn, I was like swimming with an open wound where there's definitely MRSA.
Dude, you were rolling around in the fucking rust. Like you did a front flip and rolled over and like your ass landed in like the middle where all the dirty, mucky, rusty water was. And I was like, bro, jump in the water now. That was gross. You're like, oh, whatever. I'm like, oh my God.
But like I have lived like that my whole life. And well, I guess now that I do get a bunch of injuries and stuff, but like I'm always fine.
Yeah.
Like, and I think I'm so like, I'm just like open to the world that I can't really get sick. Like, I like can't die from it. Like,
I think that's my one weakness is like I don't give a fuck party girl thing is sometimes like the germs things go a little too far for me.
Yeah. I think it was my like epidemiology in college was like I had to like do 3 courses on it. And I think that made me like I'm like not scared of germs. So it's fine. Even though I should be. It's literally a class about how you die from germs. But I was like, oh, this was like never going to happen to me.
I know. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess.
Yeah, have all my vaccines. But that was night 1 were the stitches. And then it was honestly like there was no drama on the trip or anything. All right, guys, quick commercial break. We can't wait for all the amazing concerts coming up this winter, but what we don't want to think about is the hassle of buying tickets. We want to focus on the music, not the cost or the stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of the fans. It's your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I have a newfound love and obsession. I think if you guys watch my TikTok stories, you'll know this. With Joe Jonas. So I was looking at Jonas Brother tickets and they were only $116 at the Barclays Center, and it's amazing, great seats. They're perfect. They're amazing. I want to go see Joe in person, even though he's shorter than me. I know he likes a tall woman, so maybe we can fall in love if I go to this Game Time concert. Take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code Planbri for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code PLANBRI for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Let's get back to the episode.
No, everyone's like, so who did you not like? Who did you like? And I was like, I either like someone or I'm indifferent because I didn't talk to them enough.
Yeah, I feel like this trip was so big that
not in a negative way. It was just there's so many people and
yeah, I feel like we didn't get to like usually the trip, at least this Turks trip that because I went to this house before with Tarte, we were all in that one house, and then this trip there were so many people that we had like 3 extra houses. So I just feel like we didn't even have enough. There wasn't enough time in the day to meet everyone, and like we said hi to everyone and like said,
but not like deep bonding with everyone.
Yeah, like in a sense the trips do become cliquey because it's the people that you bond with in the beginning that you kind of just, or that you already know, because you, even if you hadn't met them in person, you already known people from online, and I had already known half the people, so we just kind of stuck with that group, I feel. Which was awesome. In our house group was so fun.
Wait, we were a little bit upset at first because we were like, why did they change ours? Like, what?
Yeah.
But honestly, I have a hangnail and I just scratched the microphone. Sorry.
It's okay.
But I was so excited afterwards once I realized our backyard was stunning. It was sort of like peaceful because over there is so loud. Yeah. And like we had those 2 hours in the pool and it was so nice. And then hello, Adrian. Like not everyone had that drink or the high noons.
No, we had our own chef and our own butler. Okay, our house was Nene and Rainey, Dylan, Emily, and then Ford and Riley, and then me and Ella. And then Sully, Maureen's son.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, but it was awesome. Like we would all come home together, and our chef April like would make us food and leave it out for us to eat when we got back. And
the fresh drinks.
I mean, that's just like shit we'll never experience anywhere else. Like I'm never going to have a private chef or a butler ever in my life.
Wait, I got home and I was like, my water is empty. And I was like, oh my God. I should fill it myself. Like I didn't want to get up and do anything for myself. I was also exhausted though.
I don't get how people live like that every single day being that rich.
Wait, I would be so fucked in the head.
I know.
Like I'm glad that I was so grateful and felt, oh my God, I don't deserve this. Like I'd rather feel that than be like, where's my butler? Like, you know what I mean?
We were shocked that in our separate house we even had people to take care of us. Like we thought we were on our own.
They're like, what do you want for breakfast? And we look at each other, we're like,
a muffin?
A mimosa? Like a muffin or something? like a protein bar or something?
Yeah, protein bar, like a muffin or like a little orange juice or something.
Yeah, I'll just have like water.
Anything that you have, really, we'll take it, seriously.
Like some toast or butter.
Okay, can we have a ride to the other house? It's fine. We'll jump a fence and walk if not.
When we had our chef girl drive us, what was her name?
April.
And she like we got in the back of her little truck.
Yeah, everyone was like, all the workers were
they kind of got mad at us because they were not mad at us, but they were like, you should be taking like the drivers, not like the staff in the back of their cars.
But they kept offering, because we were going to walk. We felt bad even getting anyone to drive us. And we would start walking to the other house, which was like low-key like a mile away. And they're like, whoa, get in my truck. And we're like,
do you remember we were getting ready to jump the fucking fence? And she's like, wait, I can take you.
I was literally like, oh, hold my drink. And then I jump and then I'll grab your drink. And then the chef, April, comes out and she's like, whoa, just get in my car.
He's like, I'm headed that way anyways.
It was the middle of the day. Like we weren't even drunk yet.
Dude, we would have fucking kayaked if we had to.
Like, I know. Well, we could have if we wanted to.
I know, we should have.
Oh, I know. We didn't even get in. There were so many things. Like I wish we had one more day.
Dude, I didn't even drive one of the jet skis.
I did with my open wound.
By the time they came out, I was like, that's the point where I was so dehydrated and so hot and like, oh my God. And I think I was still stressed out. It was after that in the pool when you and I talked, and then I talked to Nene when I had my awakening, and I was like,
yeah. What was your awakening?
It was sort of just like, I need to stop being paranoid. What if people hate me or not? Like chances are they don't, because I'm beyond paranoid.
Yeah, what I've been
but
telling
also
you
if
since
they
I fucking met
do,
you.
I know. Even if they do like me or not, it's honestly none of my business. And I feel like I sort of lost confidence the past few months. And then I don't really act like myself because I'm like, oh, I don't want to piss this person off. And I feel like I let the comment section from Barstool sort of bleed into my personal life.
Yeah.
Where I want to make everyone happy, but you never will.
Yeah.
So you might as well just fucking be yourself.
Well, this was the advice that
at least that's freeing.
I was trying to give Ella, or like literally ever since I've started like talking to her, even knowing her, especially from Beach House. There is like, I think that I really from the beginning tried to separate the two, is like Barstool is its own entity, and Barstool fans that are strictly Barstool fans are never really truly going to accept the content that they deem is not Barstool. So when they see, for example, me doing my college tours in the beginning, or me doing any of Planbri or BFFs or anything like that, they don't deem that the Barstool umbrella. They're going to attack it. They're going to hate it. And their subconscious hates it because they don't think it's Barstool. They don't think it belongs at Barstool. So then when you started, you did your podcast, you did anything with Beach House, you do anything girl content, anything on TikTok. They're like, why is this girl at Barstool? I don't think they can understand or they can't fathom the fact that this is a media company and Dave hires these people to bring in other audiences to Barstool.
They say it like I applied. They found me and we're like, hey,
exactly.
It was Gaz. And they're like, we want to hire you. Like, we know that they found me drinking in college, just partying. And they're like, we want to hire you. What am I going to say? No?
Exactly.
No, I don't really know enough sports. Like, I was like, fuck yeah. And they know that I don't do sports content. I like sports. I can do the Big Boys Club podcast and talk about my gross, embarrassing sex stories or embarrassing drunk stories or gross things that I've done. But like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's my job.
Of course. Yeah. And like, I hate that Ella gets in her head about it because it's just really, truly something that you can't let affect the way that people view you. Your fans are not the Barstool ones. The people that love you and understand your content are the ones that comment on your things that you post. That's the community that you built. Like any other outsider looking in just doesn't understand it. They're not going to get it. They're choosing to misunderstand you. And when you come into the Barstool world, especially in the beginning when you're being posted on all the Barstool accounts, when you work so closely with men, like you are doing the Big Boys podcast, when they see you, you're the woman. They're going to attack you. Like that's just how it goes. But you can't let that affect you can't let that affect how you view yourself or your content, because it's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of them and what they want to see. So I want Ella to get more involved. Like, that's why I'm like, just fucking not even move here. Like, obviously would love it, but come here more.
My mom was like, I'll fly you out to New York whenever you want for weekends.
But like,
she's
work
like, if
will
that
do that.
helps you. I know they will, but my mom's like, if it helps you, like with your career, I'll do it. I'll help you until you have a bunch of money to do it yourself.
But that's the thing, like you building like your Ella Grif brand, whatever it is you want it to be, you don't even need to know what you want it to be right now. I didn't know what I wanted mine to be, and it's changed so much over the years. But like, just you knowing you want to work on you, that means you want to be around more women, or that means you want to be in more like girly content that just makes sense for you. And like, of course, you're always happy to do the Barstool content because we work for Barstool. We love we do all the shows. We love that. You love interacting with the guys, but like,
I just feel like in addition, I need more personalized things that I'm doing.
Yeah. And I think once you start doing that, all the Barstool like hate from the guys, just like the fans that don't understand what we
doesn't
do,
really matter.
It's gonna not matter anymore, because then you'll have you're like, okay, but that's not my lane, and like you can't let that make you feel like that's what you are.
Yeah, I got so much positive feedback from girls online on my page, and especially the video where I talked about this, sort of how I lost my confidence for a few months there. And everyone was so nice, and I was like, I mean, of course everyone's always going to have something bad to say. Yeah. But it was just more generally nice. And I felt like they knew me and understood me and were supportive. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that there is a space like that online. I forgot that people do like me. Yeah. Because I was so used to being like, no one fucking likes me, bro.
Don't even, like I literally, and I still to this day, like if I see a video of myself, I don't open up the comment section. Even on Barstool, I never have and I never will. It's like you have to protect your peace because then it fucks up your career if you put these things in your head. So now that you're early on, you're fine. Just don't fucking look at it. And I know you have OCD and you want to open it up, but you fucking can't.
Honestly, my thing is that I sort of feel bad if I don't interact with the post.
Well, look at your post.
So I'm like, I have to.
Yeah, but look at your comments.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Like everyone else's opinion doesn't matter. I reposted this video, which I think like this goes for everyone in real life, but also you, especially right now. Like I love this quote so much. Literally just let people be wrong about you. It does not matter. It is not your job to make sure everyone's perceptions of you are accurate. Just be a good person and let them be wrong. Just let them.
That.
Just let them.
Let them theory.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you. I feel like every time you do something like beach house or like honestly just like with more girls, like you feel more confident about yourself.
I told my mom the beach house and then this trip were the most myself I've been, and then also the happiest I've been, and most confident, like less I cared what anyone thinks. Yeah. And like that's not a coincidence.
Are you getting really excited for spring break house?
Yeah, and I really hope you do it. I've been trying to convince Brie because it just won't be the same without you.
I know. I don't even know at this point if Dave would, like, it's so late in the game, if Dave would even want me to do it or like want me on it. But
I feel like I haven't really heard much about it, so I feel like it's not too late.
Yeah, I guess no. I would love to do it just so that I could be back with you if you're not going to be here. Like anything that we do together, I feel like it's fun, and then that makes even sometimes like it's a very small majority, but it makes some of the Barstool guys that hate us like flip, and they're like, oh wait, they're kind of fun and they're normal. Yeah, like it's nice to see that, and I feel like it is good because we do work for Barstool to be involved in the world sometimes.
Yeah. Like definitely, I totally have to, or else I would be like, I'm not doing anything. But
no, of course.
Wait, are you going to be in Delray for New Year's?
I think I am going to be in Delray for New Year's.
I mean, I'm not even going to trust you on that until you actually show me your flight and you're on it.
I'm going to get it probably the day before, but in my head right now, I'm going to be in Delray.
Okay, because my mom's like, I feel like I need to like meet Brie and like thank her.
Oh my God, shut up. But like, she doesn't need to thank me for anything, but I need to thank her for birthing you. But yeah, we need to like go out to dinner with your
I know, and I have parents. I want to make the drinks there that Adrian made us.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The fruit drinks.
The best. That was Ella's favorite drink in the whole entire world. She kept telling everyone.
I know, I'm like, he literally cut up fresh fruit. Bro, I can't.
Like, dude, literally we couldn't believe it that there was fresh fruit.
I know. Oh my God.
It was insane. But they had high noons in the house and me and Ella lost our goddamn minds.
Because no one else did.
No,
just
we
us.
did.
I think that we had Taos.
I think so. It was amazing. Taos for sure. So what's it like over in Chicago? I feel like you've been through a lot of phases this year. Like you started your podcast, Regretfully Yours, right? And then it switched into you and Katic. Walk us through all of that into where you are now.
Yeah, so I would say the first year here, it's sort of like sink or swim, and it's good that they sort of let you figure out on your own what you want to do, because if someone was telling you what to do, it wouldn't really be natural. So I was very confused and freaking out constantly because I was like, I need to do something. I started my podcast, and then during Beach House, started having Katic on. Mm-hmm. People loved it. And then I think, did we start Big Boys Club, Peyton? And then we felt like there was like overlapping. So then we were like, well, Katic and I are already on Big Boys Club and this. Mm-hmm. Plus my show was really girly. And I was like, if we're going to keep doing this, we should rebrand it into sort of what our personalities are like.
Yeah.
Like, and so we brought back Friday Night Pints. Still had the issue of like, we're on two shows together. This is overlapping. So we put a hold on the Friday Night Pints. I've been doing Big Boys Club. And yeah.
Do you love Big Boys Club? Is it fun?
I love it. Yeah. The guys are so nice. I feel like I'm not stressed out. I feel like starting doing because I did Regretfully Yours alone for a couple months.
Yeah.
And then when Katic was on, I was like sort of like the host. And it was really stressful for me, especially when I didn't know what was going on, I was like, I feel like I need to pause that. I thought about maybe bringing it back
Like
one
just
day with my sister, maybe.
I
Or,
love
like,
that.
I don't know.
I love that.
I don't really know.
That's
We'll
fun.
see.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's been nice to watch your evolution. I feel like you're happy on Big Boys Club, and it also it's nice to be like, I've been there, the only girl on the show, because you're like, they have to go. There's just one girl where you can put them in their place. You can give them the female perspective, and like you're not the outsider, but you're like the outsider within the group. So it's kind of nice. You stand out more. Yeah. And you get to like have your own opinions that they probably aren't going to understand, and also tell your girl stories, which like cum shot to the eye.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was this cum shot to the eye? Because you were so stressed about it on the like when we were talking about it.
Wasn't really. I was just so annoyed about it because I feel like I don't need to, when I tell this story on Big Boys Club, like, why would I have to go into detail about who this guy was to me? And because everyone was calling me a whore, and it's like, well, this is a guy that I was hooking up with for about 2 years. Like, we were best friends. We still are. And it happened on accident. Like, it's cum sort of got in my eye. And like, I said that it was pink eye. I was being dramatic. It just got very red and irritated because it was burning. It was literal semen. So I put some eye drops in my eye and it was fine. And like, that was that. But I just, there's cum in my eye and I like got pink eye. And everyone online is like, this is disgusting. Like, what a fucking whore. Like, as if I'm just fucking a million guys a month and letting them all come in my eye. Yeah. And I think, and I sort of was like, okay, they just don't get it. But the one thing that really makes me mad is when they come for like my dad. They like don't understand that I have such a good relationship with my dad, and he watches everything that I do online. Like, my mom shows him all of my TikToks, every show that I'm on. Yeah. And he's never been like, you shouldn't be saying this. And I tell my mom, I'm like, does dad think it's gross? And she's like, he doesn't care. He wants you to like do what you need to do to
succeed.
Yeah. And like, or figure out like what you're, like, if you feel like you need to say that, well, then you need to say that. Like, I don't know.
I know it is.
They just don't hold me back.
Yeah, which is like, you're so lucky, because I feel like there are like, my parents don't really see or watch anything. Also, they're the same way. They're just like, I don't really get it, because they're a lot older than your parents. Yeah. But they're also in the same boat as just, it's working. So just fucking do whatever you want. And also, like, hasn't everyone gotten cum in their eye at one point?
Dude, like, the things I'm saying aren't really that fucking crazy.
No, like, it's not. And I feel like you really never talk about sex also.
Right.
Like,
some of the people I talk to, I feel like when we talk about sex, I feel like a prude sometimes. So, I mean, like, to have people online be like, what a fucking skank. I'm like,
right? Even on the Tarte trip, when, like, people found out that, like, we don't have sex or hook up with anyone, and everyone was like, everyone was grabbing us like, you need to fuck. And we're like, well, first of all, can't. Like, it needs to be pitch black out in my brain and in the room. Like, there's just no.
I know.
Like,
I need to be super drunk, but most of the guys I like wouldn't do that to me. If I was drunk, they'd be like, no, you need to be sober.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what, are we going to meet up on a fucking Saturday, let the sun shine through the window and just bang like sober? Like, what the fuck?
No, I can't even. And it's getting to a point for me where it's been like so long, like I've had sex.
You don't even want it anymore.
Now I'm like, one, scared. Like, I just feel like I can't.
Wait, we were talking about that last night.
Yeah, like, I can't even do it anymore, I feel.
I think I forget.
I don't even think. I think it's closed up.
Yes. It's like an earring hole. They took it out. It closed up. Like, yeah. I probably wouldn't even know how to ride.
Oh my God, no.
Like, oh my God, I haven't done that motion in a while.
No, and like, I'm like, wait, what even comes out of my mouth during it now? Like,
wait, yeah. Like, did people switch dirty talk? Like, is there a trend right now? Like,
are we so behind? Like, should
I'm so not confident in the bedroom right now. I doubt I would even try dirty talking.
No, and then I'd be a silent freak.
Be a pillow princess.
And then I'm like, do I need a bush? Like, I don't know where I should be. And I know that that's just us like overthinking, and it's so not that deep. But sometimes it gets to a point where I mean, that's probably our just like deepest insecurities of like,
you know what they say, get back on the horse. You know?
I don't even have a horse to get on though.
I know, me either. I'm just sick of this. I grew up here in Chicago. Half my school moved here. So anyone that I like would have had a crush on, because I also just, I freak out too much. I won't just sleep with someone to do it. Like I have to really want to and have a crush on them and like be talking to them. I haven't even found someone to like. I'm like,
I know.
You guys are all, I know you all. Like
I want someone that don't you just want to crush so fucking bad? Like a real crush.
I literally just told all my friends, I'm like, I am dying for a talking stage where you get the butterflies. Oh my God, they texted me.
Like my pulse is getting low. Like I need it to spike. Like a crush gives you life.
Right. And you're learning about each other. You're telling them like all my friends already know everything about me, but I get to tell someone this for the first time.
Yes. And you get to you're like, oh my gosh, you get to learn about them and like see if they're funny.
And he's like, oh, you look so oh my God, when you're in a talking stage and the first like sort of maybe like thirst trap or like pretty picture you put on your story, you're like, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna swipe up on it? Are they gonna say something?
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God. Or like the first time in person where they're like, you look so pretty. Like you look so good. Like,
and you're like, I am literally perfect.
Wait, I'm so lonely. Like I watched we watched, me and Megan last night watched this movie Regretting You, which like officially has the most horrible views. Like it is, people were walking out of the theaters. I was sobbing, thought it was the most beautiful love story. Okay, that's how lonely I am. I was like, this is fucking, I need love. Like true love exists. And I'm like, I just want someone to like look at me and like me, but I'm not even capable of doing that to someone. So I know it's kind of my fault.
Same. I feel like I was always back to back. Like I would have these 1 year long situationships and I would jump right to another one to get over the last one because I'd be like distraught. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I need to just be alone.
Wait, pause. I have a question. That's kind of traumatic? Like you would be in like a year situationship and did you like want it to go further and it just wouldn't?
And I would try and be like the cool girl. And
that's
if
awful.
We had the talk of like, what are we? I'd be like, it's okay. And then like it wasn't okay. And I would get upset about something and they'd be like, I'm confused. Like we're not dating. And I'm like, but I want to.
And it's like, but we've been talking for a year.
Yeah. And I also knew that this person, every time I knew they weren't the right one. So I didn't even really want to say like, yeah, I like you and I want to date you.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I know I don't want to. I just don't know what's going on. But I graduated and I was like, especially now, I'm starting this career. Like I can't have something in my personal life fucking up my head.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to protect my peace.
Yeah.
And now it's been so long. I'm like, I feel asexual.
I feel asexual.
I feel lonely, but I'm also not looking for anything. I don't think I'd accept it if it came to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd even be able to like someone, like what you said.
I know. I'm in this like, and we were kind of talking about this too, how like we're so set in our ways of being alone. The thought of having to share just like a life or like your energy with someone is stressful. And I'm like, I'm so comfortable being alone that I don't know. But I had this weird, like literally yesterday, Ella, like, I don't know if you believe in signs and stuff. Do you like?
I do, but I don't get very many of them.
Me either. And
I think because I'm not looking. But.
Exactly. All right, guys, quick commercial break. We talked a little bit about Uber One for Students membership earlier, but it really helps you save on the things that you're already using like Ride and Eats. So members get $0 delivery fees, up to 10% off eligible orders, and 6% back in Uber credits on rides. Plus, you now get surge savings. So it's an automatic discount when the ride demand rises, which is a real thing. Like my Uber here was so expensive just because of the time. If it wasn't this time, it would have been cheaper. So you'll get surge savings on that, which is an automatic discount. You can also get free items on eligible orders throughout the week, like a free taco from Taco Bell every Tuesday, a free chicken sandwich from Popeyes every Friday, plus more rotating deals from brands that you actually like. You can try it out now for 4 weeks for free and get Uber One for Students and start saving on Uber and Uber Eats. Try it out now and get your first 4 weeks for free. Become an Uber One for Students member and start saving on Uber and Uber Eats. Eligibility and member terms apply. Let's get back to the episode. But yesterday, like, I don't know what it was. Because it's been a year and a half where I like truly, there's been so many great guys that have came into my life and I've had to, like, I've really tried to be emotionally mature, and I am like older now. So I have to do these things now. I can't just be like a 23-year-old fucking off like I used to and like treating men like they were disposable. Like that came around, even though they treated me like that. But like, I don't want to be that person. So whenever guys came into my life this year, they were great and amazing, but I had to shut it down or just tell them I'm just not ready for that because I'm so like traumatized from what happened to me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I woke up and I was just like, wait, I feel like I'm ready to date again, or I feel like I can do this again. And I never thought that I would get to a point where I felt that way. And I said that, and I said it on my TikTok story, which like nobody views. And then I went on a podcast, and she was just talking about signs, and I was saying how I finally kind of feel open to dating or whatever, and the podcast didn't come out yet. And then these two guys that literally I had such big crushes on. I thought they were amazing, but I couldn't be what they wanted me to be, and I just wasn't ready for a relationship this year. So I told them that. I hadn't talked to them since. It's been months, and out of the blue, both of them text me. And I'm like, wait, this is a sign. Like this is
like, what was the time span like between each of them texting you?
Like they texted me both within the same hour. Yeah, dude. And like,
oh, that's creepy.
I haven't talked to them for like longer than like 6 months.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, okay, even if it's not one of them, I'm like, I finally feel like I can like go on a date, and then maybe, because I would go on dates. I went on 3, right? But I would never go on the second date because I was like, I'm so in, like, I think you might be this way too. And it might be the subconscious of why we're so scared, is like, because you're traumatized from those situationships in a sense. I'm traumatized from my last relationship where we think we're like not good enough and it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But
and
now,
you just sort of like love, I feel like I've learned to love to be alone. And I sort of, when I say like I'm never going to get married, that's a little bit dramatic. But I don't say that in a way like I'm upset. I kind of am like, if that happens, like that's God's plan.
Like literally,
it's fine.
But
like I'm happy. Like,
but
fine.
we don't center our lives around relationships or men, which is I think that's a really important thing also to teach all the girls that watch us, because I think when I first started this, I always had a boyfriend, but I was always on the fuck men train. Even when I had amazing boyfriends, I would get on the podcast and tell girls to stay the fuck away from men. Yeah. So I never switched up on that. But it is really important to know yourself without a man, and or a girlfriend, like a relationship, and to just like center yourself. Like when I say I don't want to get married, I'm not like, that's depressing. It's because I don't. Yeah. I at that time don't want to.
It's just like I don't want it right now. Like, maybe it'll happen.
What do you feel about everyone wanting like you and Katie to get married so badly? Like, do you ever shut these rumors down?
I mean, I feel like I can't. I've tried. I mean, during Beach House, there were people that were DMing me and commenting like actually aggressive towards me and pissed off, where it was like, first of all, I don't even think he likes me as much as these people think. Or at that time, I don't think he did. Now, like, no, like Beach House is over. It was just a little. It was a little thing, yeah. And I don't think that people understand he didn't really like me that much. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, just because maybe he did doesn't like give him the right to hook up with me.
Of course, yeah.
And I know he didn't think that. No, it's like the viewers are so fucking, not all of them, so fucking stupid that they think that he gets to. He likes me, so he should be able to put his dick in her. And I'm like,
and you're the bad guy.
What's wrong with you people?
And you're the bad guy for not liking someone back and letting him have you.
And they think like, oh, she thinks she's better than him. Dude, there could be someone so fucking hot that likes me, and if I don't feel it, I don't feel it. Like, it's not about looks or anything. Like,
it doesn't have anything to do with who Katic is, or it would have same thing with anyone on the show. If you don't like them back, you don't just get with someone because they
feel
like
bad.
you.
He likes me. I should. Like, that's essentially what people wanted me to do, because they were like, yes, if he did it. And it's like, well, then how would I feel?
I know. Like Katic hooked up with the girl on the show. Like, he was fine. Katic gets ass. Katic is the man. He's fine. He doesn't need to be with Ella. Ella doesn't need to be with him.
I know. And then they also don't get, like, just because we get along as friends doesn't mean that we would get along romantically. There's so many people that I'm friends with, like guys that I'm close friends with, have been for years. Yeah. Especially the one that I tried to date for 2 years, like the situationship, didn't work romantically. We're best friends now. Yeah. Like, him and I romantically, I need to be with someone. I have a huge personality. I need to be with someone that lets me shine. Mm-hmm. And Katic and I would be clashing.
Yeah, it'd be two shooting stars exploding all over each other and fighting for airtime. Yeah. 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 You need like
so it's like, no.
A simpleton. A hot, nice, sweet, funny simpleton. Yeah. That's not on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if
he could be, but maybe like an NFL
maybe
player.
like a hockey player.
Yeah, like an athlete that's like not a douche.
Wait,
like I know that's rare, but it exists.
I'm DMing. We have 2 athletes I'm DMing right now, and these aren't the guys. But I don't know anything about sports. I say it all the time. I'll watch it if it's on. I kind of know what's going on, but I don't fucking track sports. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I text my cousin Sean, like anytime an NFL player or a hockey player or whatever DMs me, I like send him his like stats or whatever. I'm like, is this guy good? Should I go for it?
Right. If he sucks, no.
I'm like, how good is he? Because also if he's too good, I'm like, I know he's gonna cheat on me and be awful and horrible. So I'm like, I want him to be all right. Like, I don't want him to be on the bench the whole time because I want to like cheer, but I also don't want him to be the star because I'm like, he's gonna cheat on me. Yeah. And it's really funny. He like sends it back and he's like, well, here's what we could do. And he like tells me everything about the guys. But right now I'm talking to one guy that this is another one that I talked to a little bit ago. And then he came back into my life. And I'm like, I kind of like him. I feel like I could like him, but he lives so far away.
Wait, if you had like an athlete, man, I'd be so jealous. And if you were gonna maybe go watch a game and you're planning on going alone, like maybe you could bring me with.
Obviously, would always bring you. And then we could find you one.
Yes, like find the friend, and like it's fine if he sucks more than the other guy. Like,
no,
I
he's
really
fine.
Don't care.
Just don't be the worst on the team.
Right. Dude, the one time I met an athlete, I don't like want to name drop because it's about vaping, but
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's so fucking hot. And I was like, so the only thing I said to him, I was like, it was an entire fucking dinner and multiple people around. I didn't even like speak to this person. And I was like, so does anyone vape in the locker room at all? Like, or does anyone vape?
Big question.
Yeah. Or I don't even think I said in the locker room. I was like, does anyone vape at all? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, there's some people that maybe vape in the locker room too. Or maybe someone like college players, maybe they vape in the locker room. I don't really know. And I was like, okay, well then I'm never fucking quitting. If you guys are like at top tier fucking health and you guys are so in shape, I can do it too while I vape. You know?
You're not running triathlons.
It's not really stopping me, yeah.
Wait, but he likes you too, or he thought you were cute.
Yeah, he did think I was cute, but like...
But it's the same thing of like, one, also, if you're like a hot, like it's just scary.
It's like you're in your prime right now and you're getting everything you want. Like you could have so much better. And like,
you're a man. It's like, obviously you're gonna fuck me over. But at the same time, it's like, why not? I feel like you should at least hook up with him.
Or like, I feel like maybe someone older, athlete or not, but they've sort of been around and they're like, I'm ready to settle, you know?
Not settle down. You said settle, like they're settling for you. No one's settling for you. You're great.
Oh yeah, I mean like settle down.
Okay, all right. Well, you said settle. Don't say that.
Well, you said it's settle, and I was like, did I say settle?
Oh well, I probably just say it like that. Settle.
Okay.
I have amnesia and dementia.
Oh yeah, amnesia. That's a new one.
Well, yeah, I can't remember fucking anything.
Oh god.
That's probably what we should be saying, not dementia.
I know.
But yeah, I think we just need to, like you said, get back on the horse. Even though we don't have any horses to really get back on, we should at least go to the ranch and like try to find a horse that we like.
Look around. I know.
Yeah.
And maybe we don't like it that day. We leave. We come back. Yeah. It's always there.
The ranch is always there. Texas is always going to be there.
Yeah. I'm just scared that someone's going to protect my peaceful ozone layer and disrupt it. They're going to come in and disrupt it.
I know.
And fuck it up.
I don't want to give anyone the chance to ever hurt me again, which is the worst way to live. And I don't know how to get over that.
Because usually the times I didn't notice early on. And by the time
it was too late.
We were in too deep, it was too late. So I'm like, oh my God, tread carefully.
Fucking Ella, I want you to come to New York and come on Planbri more.
I know.
And everyone
I could be like a regular.
Yeah, of course.
And we play games.
Everyone's gonna show you love in this like comment section too. They're so sweet. And if like you need to hate on someone, just hate on me and tell Ella how great she is. It's perfect.
No, I'm so excited. I'm like on a girly podcast. I feel like I haven't done one actually yet. Like been on someone's that's like girly. Yeah. Because I feel like everyone's going to be nice.
No, everyone's super nice. There's always like the occasional hater, but the Planbri listen, we call this the PBC, the Planbri community. They're great. They're amazing. They're my best friends. I'm their best friend. And if I love you, they love you, but you're great. So they love you too.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming on. Get your fucking fat ass. Well, I was talking about your ass being fat, not you being fat.
Really?
Yeah, like that fat bang.
Oh, I thought you were talking about it behind my back, like telling people I have a fat ass, and I was like,
oh no. I mean, on the trip I was like, shake that thing, mama.
I know. I have an ass that jiggles, but I gotta plump it up a little bit more.
Yeah, but get that plump ass. I won't say fat ass. Get that plump ass to New York City, and so we can.
And maybe I'll see you in Delray.
Yeah, I'll see your mom at least in Delray if I don't see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you to death.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.